Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and more under par golf architect, man. And this part we're gonna leave another course behind. I believe this one is as complete as it can be. A lot of good holes, a lot of good memories on this course, including a first par 4 hole-in-one right here. We got very lucky, but it went in, and that's all that matters. We also created a very long par 5, which qualifies as a par 6, which really pisses me off, but I can't change that. Unfortunately, I don't think I can. But I'm calling it a par 5 because that's what it is. I've never seen a par 6 in real life. Anyways, we have this par 3 right here where you have to kind of hit a sunken tee box over a hill into a sunken green. Like, you literally can't see the green. There's a raccoon right here just chilling. Let's go ahead and hit a ball real quick just to see how this goes. I just want to thank you guys for watching these videos as I get ready to smash this into the hole first try. And then we're going to move on to the next golf course here. So let's see what happens. Ooh, that might not be hard enough. Oh, shit. I forgot there's a giant hill you have to hit over. But it made it to the green, and we're going to walk away with a birdie. Okay, so let's go to the next course. All right, so we have two options. We're just gonna do this closest one first, I guess. I don't know why. It's a medium plot of land, which is great. The ability level is amateur and hot and dry. Golfers get thirstier. That is true. That happens. Never mind. We're not doing this one because we can't do it yet. So let's go on up to Eagle Edge. And we have small, of course. That's just fantastic. Amateur, an initial loan to be paid. What? Bad news, kids. I may have lost the entire fortune we've amassed through some bad investments. I can hardly be blamed, though. Who wouldn't want to invest in a plutonium-powered toothbrush? Let's just say I made promises that couldn't be kept, and now our life of luxury is over. Luckily, I scraped together just enough to buy this site in what's affectionately known as Ghost Town. Okay, the population is 6. Nice. Though technically 2 of those are cats. Okay, that's funny. So we'll have to work real hard to bring in folks from all over the world. Okay, so are we going to be paying off a loan as soon as we start this one? It's a small plot of land, which, well, you know, is very frustrating, but here we are. Instead of trees, we get cactus. And I think this might be the opportunity to do a no water, tons of sand course. I like the entrance, though. It's like a very Adobe-like entrance, and I love the cacti. Ooh, there's like a nice big plot of, oh, that's a train station. And we got a little tiny town over here. Otherwise, not a whole lot. What is that, a gas station? And we got some big mountains. What is this over here? Is that a crashed UFO? It is. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. Ooh, look at the clubhouse. Oh, I love that. That is an awesome clubhouse. Okay. It's kind of weird. I don't feel like I can get this right in the middle of these two, like in the door. We're going to put this one up here for some reason. Yeah, so it's further up, more towards the middle. What do we have to do? We have to do 15 prestige. We have to get monthly income of $15,000 and repay a loan. Great. Should I do dirt paths as well? Let's just stick with kind of the theme of the course here and do dirt paths. Okay, it is a little funky. Let's go ahead and get this there. I think, yeah, see, that's centered with the door, but it's not centered with this because we can't get this on the line, but that's fine. Okay, so we need to start building so we can make some money here. I am curious. Okay, it gives us, wait, do the trees look like cactus? Yes. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, cool. Was just curious about that. I don't know if we're going to have a bunch of trees. All right, so this first hole is going to start around here. We're going to go around a little bit. We're going to make a little bit of a funky one here. Let's see what we can do here. So the tee box is going to be right in front of the clubhouse to get you thinking about your shot. And we're just going to maybe do a large dog leg here. Whoa, the interesting colors we got here. Let's go ahead and edit the waypoints, though. And can I pull this all the way over here? Something like this, maybe, for the first hole. Brings it up to a 403-yard par 4. Maybe we can get it a little bit closer here and even a little bit higher. Something like that. I don't know. That looks kind of fun. Yeah, so 416-yard par 4. Everything else is pretty much the same. It's just a different aesthetic, right? The different look to the place. So We have our tee box, but it's going to be drivable for. We just have normal greens. I wish we had firm greens or soft greens. Yeah, okay. Nice big but narrow green, and we can kind of do. So I don't want to do a lot of grass. I want to do like bunkers and sand, and it's going to be maybe a little bit of a weird course. I'd love to hear from you guys. But let's make a giant ass bunker here. How much is the maintenance of the sand? It's a lot. So, okay, maybe not so much sand. Okay, yeah, something like that. So we have 2 bunkers. Let's go ahead and get the shot analytics because we're going to analysis. We're going to add a bunch of bunkers here. So let's get this going somewhere around here. All right, so we already have 3 bunkers on this hole, which is great. And we're just going to do a sandy fairway for the first time. Just stick with the kind of the trend of things here. All right, something like that. So a nice curved fairway, very narrow up here. And I mean, in regards to like championship rough, probably not. In Arizona, you have to play really nice courses to get some thick ass rough. It's possible, of course, but it's not, you don't necessarily see a whole lot of it. We're gonna leave those rocks right there. All right, so we got that up here. Let's go ahead and add some over here. This is just first cut. I might add some just normal rough, but again, there's not a lot of water out here, so grass is dying, man. All right, let's put the hole number right here. And then we can kind of do the normal things. I'm not done yet, but we're gonna, ooh, I like the look of everything, dude. It's awesome. Okay, so there we go. We got our first, right off the clubhouse, man. So you got a lot of pressure on your back with hitting that first tee shot. I'm gonna go just put the rest of the first cut around this. There we go, okay. And then we'll just do normal rough. Honestly, we don't need to, I guess we could just do it up here. All right, something like that. Sure, let's go ahead and expand it up here a little bit. Cool. So now every spot is filled, even that one for some reason. Why does that look different? Oh, because it's outside the hole. And we got our first hole. Cool. So let's go ahead and unlock it so we can start making some money. Open the gate. There we go. So now, I don't know, how much space do we have? Is this a small plot? Is this what they... Of course it's a small plot of land. I want to make tons of sand up in this one of these, like a cover with just, let's see how much space we have here. Should I put a path around this? Oh God. Okay. Oh, I forgot there's going to be a new VIP. We have Polly Martin. Howdy, sugar. Well, if you ain't cuter than a bug on a button. They let you run this place on your own? Well, don't mind me. I ain't here to make your job any trickier. I'm just looking to get my golf on. I've got my own personal golf links down in Poly World. Oh, is this like... Oh, okay. But I'm always happy to spend time in a new places chatting to folks. Okay, well, welcome, Polly. I'm glad to meet you. Let's go ahead and let me do my job here for a little bit. All right, there we go. Got a path going. Looks good with the dirt path or whatever this path is. I think it's dirt. And the next hole is going to be around here somewhere. Let's go ahead and just fit it in here. Maybe we could do a par 3 right off the bat so we can start making some money. Let's get that 3 times up as well. All right. I elevated this tee box. That should be good. And let's just make it look more mountainous. So we have tons of mountains in Arizona, and that's one of my favorite parts about our environment is like the playing next to the mountains. So something like this should be okay, I think. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and start formulating the next hole. So something like this over to here, I guess. All right, that's fine. That'll be just fine. Let's do the normal stuff first, and then we'll think about where the sand can go. Thinking a lot of sand. All right, still an A+ green, decent size. We were doing really small greens on that last one, which is fine, but not really what I was wanting to do. But anyways, let's go ahead and just jump into the sand situation here. We're gonna do a lot of it, man. There we go. We got a big old thing of sand here. Let's make it wrap around. Okay, something like that. There we go, a lot of sand. Okay, and I want to get all these holes up, so we have to do, unfortunately, we have to do fairways on par 3s. Let's see, what's the fairway at? D+. Oh, I can't. Okay, never mind. Let's see. What if I put a... Okay, I can't get rid of... I need to hire somebody already for these weeds. That way I can do the rest of the fairway. Oh, he's doing work too. Look how fast he went through those. Okay, so fairway's at a D. Let's see what is the hazards. Okay, let's see what we can do about the hazards real quick. Okay, hazards at A+, and okay, so we need more fairway. Damn it. Okay, A-. Really? I don't really... Okay, what if I put some sandy fairway up in here? A. Okay, that's better. Oh, I don't have money. I'm at negative $2,000. Dude, we're at negative $10,000. We're starting in the hole big time. Let me look at our expenses real quick. Holy shit. Oh my God, it's the loan. How about we take another loan? Here, let's see if we can fuck this up a lot. Oh shit, I can't even take another loan. Okay, so we have to pay this one. Okay, how are we supposed to make money here? Well, let's open the hole. There we go. So we have 2 holes. That should bring up the income a little bit. I don't even have like the sign or anything, but that'll increase the value of the course at least. And we can hopefully start planning the next hole here, which will, I don't know, maybe be a par 5. Dude, we are in the hole. We are so far in the hole, it's insane. We might have to let this grind out for a little bit because I can't take out a loan because we have to pay this one off. There's only 16 months of it left. Every time we get money, it just pays this. So I need to wait. So we're waiting for Paul. I've seriously been waiting. I don't know how long I've been waiting for. Where's the... We're at 13 months of almost paying this thing off. We are up to 12,000 monthly income. Our membership rates are going up, which is fantastic. We're waiting for Dolly, which I think this is her. Yeah, Polly, sorry. She's obviously maybe based on Dolly. But then we're going to get this as soon as she holes that. That was a bad putt. Come on. There we go. Okay, so, well, that was a hoot and a half. The clubhouse might not be bedazzled like the one back in Poly World, but there's still a lot of charm here. I'll be back before the cows come home. Okay, how long is that? I don't know how long the cows come home. I don't know how long that takes, but thanks, Polly. All right, we're in the green now. Whoop, dropped a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna have more visitors and stuff, but almost continue this next hole. All right, I actually have money for once. Let's go ahead and put that right there. And I mean, I want to finish this hole, but we can come back to it. If we get a third hole, we're going to be making much more money here. I really want the path. That's the problem. I need to do the path before. All right, we're just going to do the next hole around here. I'm going to make a long par 5 and not turn it into a par 6 on accident, hopefully. Let's go ahead and make sure this tee box is nice and flat. I don't care if it's elevated or not. There's a lot of hills already. Oh, I added a lot of these hills, actually. I forgot. Because I do like hills on courses. It makes it harder, a little bit more fun. This is where the fairway is going to be anyways. So let's make it a little, not too hilly because, you know, that doesn't good, but something like this. Why is this guy way out here? What is he doing? Pulling weeds? And the hills get smaller as you come over here, right? So maybe even go a little bit down. All right, so that's where the green is gonna be. Let's see how long this is. Hopefully that's where the green is gonna be. So something like this up to about, where was it? Like right around here. So that, once we shape it, should be a par 5. So let's go ahead and add some, we're gonna make it go pretty sharp over here. Something like this. There we go, a little bit of a shapy thing there. Obviously there's a good amount of cover for longer hitters, but it is a 499 yard par 5. It's an F, which is fine. It's gonna not be an F for a long time here. Let's go ahead and get that thing up. All right, nice rectangular green with like the back you could roll off. Maybe we'll do a false front as well, because you see how there's a hill right here. It's tough green, large green, but tough green. Yeah, I think that might have been a mistake, but that's fine. It's an A+ green. All right, so now we just need to formulate this hole. I want to start with the sand. So this hole's gonna, or this course, like I already mentioned, it's gonna have a lot of sand, something like that right there. Let's just add a random bunker over here. There we go, kind of fill in the spots. There we go, lots of sand on this course. I like it. Okay. All right, so something like that for the path. Sandy fairways, we're gonna start up here at the green. put even more sand. Oop, I don't have money for it. Never mind. All right, now we can put the fairway there. Okay, how much money do I have? Do I have enough money to just expand this fairway? All right, added another bunker right here. As I wait for the money to go up, we're just kind of doing this slowly here. This is a very bumpy fairway. I probably have to make it a little less bumpy, but that's okay. We could do that after we get this part done at least. All right, huge bunker carry. I want to make it bigger, but for now, we need to open these holes. What is this at? It's at a B+. That's not bad. Let's open it. That way we can continue working on it while it's open and we make more money, because we need money and we need it bad. All right, well, we kind of have the par 5 done. I mean, it's just a money issue. We have $11,000 now, but I could probably do a little bit more of what I was planning to do. Just, what is it at? It's at A+. We don't really have to do anything else. I guess I just like to add things to kind of decorate it a little bit, but we don't need to do that, right? All right, path is done. Hole's basically done. I mean, it's not going to be the prettiest hole. I want to fill in with more sand than grass, but that's, I guess we'll just, for the hell of it, finish the first cut just right here. Not get rid of that, and then we need to put benches and stuff. I have not been doing that, have I? I don't know, but we're going to put a bench right there and a trash can right there as well. Is there a trash can over here anywhere? There isn't. Let's go ahead and put it right there. There's not a bench over there either. Maybe we could put a bench just right there. Okay, cool. So we have 3 holes now. I want to fill in stuff, like for example, where there's just like nothing here, I would love to just put bunkers, just threats of bunkers everywhere, right? Like there's tons of bunkers, tons of sand everywhere. We don't have this much sand in the desert. It's just dirt, man, I swear. But anyways, that's 3 holes down. Let's do one more just for the sake of this part. I don't know, what should I do here? Okay, we're gonna try a little bit of something here with this one. Okay, so the tee box is gonna be around here, and the green is gonna be, I don't know, pretty straightforward. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna shape it in a way where there's gonna be split. Let's go ahead and just get this right. Okay, let's get this right there and get this right. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Okay. So it looks like it's going through a bunch of cactus, because it is. But what we're gonna, after we do the tee box and stuff here, you guys have been wanting to see split fairway. I did a sort of split fairway on the last one, the last course, but wasn't really feeling it as much as I, you know, would have hoped. Pretty large green here. Let's go ahead and just do that. It's A+ green. There we go. Let's even, you know what? Let's do that. That's pretty cool. Okay, a bunch of a bumpy green. We'll see how much that impacts the golf in itself. But what I'm thinking about doing is there's going to be a fairway here, something like that, but also a fairway down here, something like that. So we have a little bit of a split fairway. This one's going to be easier to get to. You know what? I want to change this a little bit already. Oh, okay, we got the 1 star while we were doing that. Okay, so we got a medium putting green, nice. A gym, hell yeah. And we unlocked the next level, which is expected, and we got red sand? Well, maybe the red sand can be used on the next thing. Let's see how much you think that shit costs. It's the same price. Medium bounce, low bounce. Oh, it actually has some bounce to it. Okay, that's gonna be on the next course potentially, but anyways, so we have a split fairway here, right? What I was gonna do is make this fairway harder to get to. So you have to be a longer hitter. Does that make some sense? I think, hopefully it does. So there's like reward for it, because this one you have to go around, right? But this one, if you can cover, you get to, you know, a pretty straightforward shot. So that's making some sense in my head. I don't know how much sense it's making for you guys though. All right, and then let's go ahead and just put a bunker up around here. That would be pretty crazy, huh? Okay, so we got big ass carry bunker. Let's even, you know what? Let's just fucking go all out with the sand on this one, dude. There we go. So we got, oops, I didn't do it. There we go. Tons of sand, split fairway. I guess we could add a little bit of the sandy fairway right here. There we go. Okay. What's this hole at? It's at an A+. Holy shit. I honestly wasn't expecting it to be at an A+ already. Alright, we're going to add another bunker up here. There we go. Okay. So there we go. A lot of bunkers, a lot of sand. This is a split fairway hole. Let's go ahead and open it. Oh, I forgot to do all the stuff that we do. We're going to go ahead and put that right there for some reason. All right, there we go. So how long was this hole? 328 yard par 4? Nice. Okay. So it has a split fairway. Shorter hitters go that way. Like if you look at the shot analysis, there's definitely some people going over here. I could have, you know what? There we go. Okay. It's a little bit harder now. It's a shorter hole than I wanted it to be, but that's fine. Okay, so now we have 4 holes on our new course, Eagle Edge. I thought I was going to say Eagle's Edge. It doesn't have a bathroom. Maybe we should add something like that, huh? The people need to go to the bathroom at some spots. Maybe we could put that back here. I guess it doesn't necessarily matter where it is as long as it's somewhere. There we go. We'll put it right there. And we'll put a little bit of some paths over here just so... I don't know, there, something like that. Okay, cool. Okay, great. All right, so not only do we design holes in this game, we get to play them. So the goal is always to break par. We're doing pretty good at that. Our golfer's really good, so I don't know why we wouldn't break par. Let's go ahead and get down here in the sand for some reason. Everything looks so much smaller when you're down here, dude. It's crazy. So we have a 416 yard par 4, dogleg right. Obviously, being a better golfer, we're able to avoid much of this. And we're gonna hit it like right around here. Oh, that might be way too hard. You know what? Let's cancel it and do that. I'm not sure how much bounce you're gonna get off these sandy. Oh, that might not be good. Holy bouncage. Okay, well, we're on the fairway, which is great. That bounced like straight up, man. And we could potentially tap this or chip this in. Let's go ahead and hit it. Oh, I hit a little high on the face, but that's okay. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Okay, didn't get in the hole, but that's fine. That's a birdie. We're going to be 1 under through 1. Fun looking green, a little smaller than I expected. I was like planning on making bigger greens, and here we are, small. But that's okay. We're going to hole 2, and we need to hire somebody to fix that. Let's go ahead and do that. We're 1 under through 1. Don't forget that. Let's hire a handyman. And we're all super zoomed in here. Let's go ahead and play hole 2, which is 140 yard par 3. I like the desert vibe that we're getting here. And it's way downhill, so we can definitely club down. Not that much though. And hit it like right around here. The wind is at our back, so it's definitely going further than it normally would, and it doesn't. We hit it right into the sand because we're a fucking idiot, dude. Okay. Let's go ahead and just try to get this really close or even in. Oop, that might be too hard, but that's okay. Jump. Oh, I thought I thought we dunked it. All right, that's a par. 1 under through 2. Not proud of that one, but it happened and we're living with it. I'm glad we got some bunker in there. This is a cool looking hole looking back up at the tee with the mountains in the background. All right, let's go on to hole number 3, which is just right here. This is a packed hole. This is the par 5. She's cutting some off here. Dang, that looked like a great shot. Let's go ahead and just hop right in so we don't have to wait this whole time. Get out of here, please. Thank you, ma'am. All right. Dude, we can almost drive this 500-yard hole here. Let's try to hit it as... You know what? Let's hit a little bit of a draw. I don't want to end up in that bunker, though. It's because the wind is helping. That's a really hard hit, and that's a really nice hit. So let's see how close we can get. Don't hit the cactus. Just go on the fairway. And, oh my God, we just drove a par 5. And it's rolling off the false front, of course, into the whatever that is. Is it bunker? It is sand. Okay. So we just need to tap this one on up there. Like something like that, and get it close, and that'll be eagle. There we go. That did not roll out at all. But this is for eagle and 3 under through 3. Great. Fun green. I like the false front here. Once again, much smaller than it looks. But okay, we got a raccoon and hole 4. Did I not add? Oh, it's right there. It's turned the wrong way, but that's okay. All right, so this is the one where shorter hitters, so like let's go ahead. If we were to hit our 3 wood, we could even cover. Should we play it like realistic like this? I mean, we're 3 under through. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna act like we're a shorter hitter today. This is our 3 wood, but we can carry this cover here. So even into the wind, let's go ahead and not hit it good. That should be fine still. Go, and it's not because we didn't hit it very good. That's okay though. We can go ahead and knock this. Oh, we can only use certain clubs out of the sand. I mean, I hit my 7-iron 155 yards out of the sand the other day onto the green. It was amazing. Picked it off perfectly. But apparently you can't do that in this game. Let's go ahead and try to hit this nice. And that's the second hit. And a very bumpy green, or a fairway up here. Bumpy green as well. Hopefully that doesn't necessarily impact the putting much, hopefully. Let's see. We need to hit this about here potentially, and that should be good. Yep. All right, and that's going to be a par. We obviously played it differently than we would normally play it, just for fun. We already broke our goal, right? We broke par in the 4 holes. Just for fun, I'm going to play that hole one more time, but this time we're going to play it how our golfer would play it, because he is a long hitter. So let's go ahead and just try to smash it out there. I don't know how this is going to work out because it's such a bumpy green, but we can. Oh my goodness. Oh, whoa, what a huge kick. And is that still on the green? That's going to be an issue if it is. It is. Okay, so the putting for these hills is broken. See? So hopefully that gets off the green. Is it still on the green? It is. So we might not be able to finish the hole when you're down here. Let's hit as hard as you can. Yeah, see, that's why you don't want these hills on your green, just so you guys know. But that's going to be the end of this one. I don't know why I hit it so hard there. Thank you guys for watching these videos. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.